What is going on, my dudes and dudettes? It's Sean you with S&S Serpentarium. So today I'm just I've got a dirty tub here, and I'm just going to go over how I actually clean my tubs. Thank you for joining in today and making sure you're cleaning your tubs properly and stuff. It's all good stuff, and I do really appreciate your quality of care and stuff that you're trying to bring to your snakes. It's brilliant. Right, so for a start, obviously this is a nice dirty tub. It's a good example. The snake is still in there. I'll leave her in there for just a sec. So I'll just go over some of the products I use. This is F10SC. So what I do is I take 10 ml of that and I mix it in with a litre of water. This is just a spray gun. You can get these in most pet shops. Just put 10 millilitres, which is up to there. You're not going to be able to see that on the camera there, but it's 10 millilitres on there. You put it in 1 litre of water, okay, and that's your disinfectant. You just shake that up then. A bottle of this will last ages and ages. It really does last a long time. And that's all good stuff then, because it keeps everything clean, and it also keeps the cost down rather than buying an off-the-shelf disinfectant and it only lasting a couple of cleans and then it's done. This is a product as well that I do also really like when I'm cleaning out tanks. This is F10 hand gel. So you just sorry about that. You just squirt it onto your hands. I've already got it on my hands, but you squirt it on, mix it in. You only need a little bit, and that actually coats your hands with like a protective antibacterial layer. So that stops any any dirt or any bacteria, microorganisms, anything like that living on your hands then and getting into interacting with the other snakes and such like that. So that's good. You don't have to buy this though. You could just take this F10 and squirt it on your hands, and it would do the same thing. Right, so let's just get this snake out now and clean her. I don't normally keep just pillows like there. That's just for the purpose so you can see what I'm talking about. Otherwise you wouldn't have a clue what I'm on about and everything's gonna get a bit confusing. So I'll just pop these out now. You can see as well, when I had the snake in there, she's not too big to be in that tank. It's a nice sized tub for her. So yeah, it's just what we're gonna do is just get all the paper out. Nice and simple. Whatever substrate you're using is the same. I keep this girl on paper just because I find it easier with some snakes. I don't keep all of my snakes on paper. Not even all my ball pythons are on paper, but this particular one is on paper. So then we just give it a good squirt down. You don't need to use that much, to be honest, but you can do. Right, so then we just take some kitchen roll, or I don't know what you call it in the States actually, but we call it kitchen roll, so that's what I'm going to call it. I normally leave it settle for a bit longer than this, but today isn't one of those days. For the sake of the video, I'll just do it right now. So you just give it a good scrub down, okay. You can see like a lot of marks on this tub are it's not actually dirt. It's more like stain because it's really old plastic. I bought this Viv second hand, as some of you guys may know. So like there's a lot of like dark patches and stuff on the plastic, and you find that on the outside of the plastic as well. So that's quite annoying, but it's one of those things. I had a good deal on it, so I can't really complain too much. You need to make sure you get the back of the tub as well, or Viv, or whatever you're using to hold your snake. I just like to round it all up with one piece of you know, kitchen roll or whatever. Alright, round up all the dirt, and then we can get it all out, and then dry it off and give it another go over with a fresh piece. Okay, so let's just grab that there. And then what I'm going to do after I do that is I'm actually going to clean the top of the you know, the mesh, but they up on the top, just to make sure it's nice and clean. And then, you know, everything's done, everything's sorted. So look at, we got a couple of flakes of skin and stuff there we need to get rid of. Clean along the edges as well, so everything's nice and clean. The top doesn't need to be cleaned as thorough as the bottom, because obviously they don't live on the top. It's just you know, an extra precaution you should take with your cleaning. And then that's about all we're gonna get off. The stains and stuff, you know, that's just because the old plastic, and there's nothing I can do about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's how you clean a tub, and then all you gotta do is put your fresh substrate in, and then you're all done. So thank you for tuning in and having a look at this gorgeous little snake. I'll put her back in now, and just end the video there. If you've got any questions or anything like that, feel free to comment down below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for tuning in, and guys, as well, if you can avoid using bleach disinfectants, that's better. You can bleach your tanks down now and again if you want to, but make sure you spray them down with water after you've done that, so the snake isn't in contact with any bleach or anything like that. I'm just gonna clean out a water bowl now, the same as what I did with the tank. Set her all up, and then she's all done. So thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.